Today I am hiking from Lapham Peak to Eagle, a parking spot in Eagle, Wisconsin. We're now leaving Lapham Peak. I'm really excited. We got 20 miles over the next couple days. I'm only about 2 miles in currently. Oh, that was a pretty bird. Found my first little bench. Gonna take a little snack break. Got a prairie here. Nice. I have some trail mix with some extra almonds. Some beef jerky. Came up on a little river and I'm gonna fill water for the first time. Oh, this is really pretty. Got a little stream. All right, let's filter some water for the first time. Got Sawyer Squeeze, C-Knock bottle, Smart Water bottle. See how this works. So we need to put this cap on our bottle. We'll put this Sawyer Squeeze into the bottle, or into the bag. That's where our water will come out. We'll fill this up, push it down. Should be able to just connect that. Yeah, all right, let's do this. All right, we got a bag of filthy water. All right, so we are about halfway in today, about 4 miles so far. We will be stopping at a dispersed camping area on the Waterville segment of the Ice Age Trail, and we will be spending the night there. In the morning packing up, and we'll continue on to the Scuppernong segment, spend a night at a backpack shelter there, and then we will wake up at that backpack shelter and head over to head down to some of the Eagle segment down to my parking spot on the third day. So that is our routine, or not a routine, our schedule for the next couple days. So I came across a rock. I got a rock. I love rocks. We are off the bike trail back into the woods for a little bit, walking over to the Waterville Road, which will lead us to the Waterville segment, which is where our dispersed camping area will be here soon. It's pretty early in the afternoon, so we're gonna get to camp a little early, pretty early. But this trip was meant to be just kind of a preparation trip, and first one of the season, take it easy, no reason to overdo it. And yeah, that gives us plenty of time at camp to enjoy the afternoon and just relax. It's not just me that always has to touch moss, right? Moss is like kind of a universal like pillow, I hope. Maybe I'm crazy. Moss is awesome though. You know what? I see a bench right here. I'm actually gonna stop and make some lunch. Sounds like a good plan to me. Let this hot spot cool down a little bit, get some food in me. Yeah, let's do that. For lunch today, we got some chicken with broccoli, some pickles, and whatever else sounds good. Maybe wondering the reason why I have a bear canister, and it's all in preparation for Yosemite. All my trips this year are preparing me for that, and I'm just trying to yeah, build the whole routine and just get used to the whole process. So I'm taking it with me on probably every trip this year, I guess, just to be smart and kind of, yeah, again, get ready for it. So sitting here enjoying some hot pickles. We're at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee at Waukesha Field Station. Just kind of a little wooded section. It's not very large. Pretty quiet. Making some lunch. I'm excited to eat. Should be yummy. Yeah. This actually looks delicious. Water's almost boiling, getting there. Excited to try this. This looks freaking delicious. Heck yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a good amount of steam coming off there. You wanna know what I think would go great in this next time? Is one of those chicken packets that I have for my other meals. It's really warm out though. It's kind of like a soup, and it's like, I think low 60s right now, and I'm pretty toasty. All right, we are back on the move. Got some food in me, got some energy, got a little 20-30 minute break to sit down, relax, enjoy some music, listen to the birds sing. Yeah, it's been really nice. We probably got another hour and a half or 2 hours to get to the campsite. And yeah, it's been a really good day so far. I'm really thankful. I'm very grateful for sure. So we started up at Lapham Peak here, and currently we are right here in this field station, and we've got to make it right down to here. So we've got a couple miles. Yep, a couple miles left. Nice. Alrighty, I am walking along Waterville Road here. We've got about 2 miles until the dispersed camping area, where we'll be setting up camp and then walk another mile and a half or so to the next water source, fill up our water for the evening, and yeah, relax at camp and find some things to do to fill the evening. Very pretty. Whew. All right, I've reached the end of this trail here. Next up is going to be the Waterville segment. We're going to have to walk on the road here for about a mile, I believe, maybe less, maybe a quarter mile. Yeah, not a mile. And then we will be on to the Waterville segment. Yeah. My strides are becoming shorter, breathing a little heavier, but we're getting there. Lots of ups and downs. I'm losing my words. Almost there. Here we are. I looked on the satellite and this one looked like it had more tree coverage, so we're gonna go set up camp over here. All right, we made it. Let's read through these. I am indeed a multi-day Ice Age trail hiker. I will camp within sight of this sign. It's just me. No fires except backpacking stoves. No trace. Dispose of human and pet waste. Absolutely. All right, let's get set up. The tent is set up. I'm gonna leave it without the rain fly for until the evening at least, and just enjoy the sun. And yeah, we're gonna get stuff in my tent, my sleeping bag, my sleeping pad, and then we're gonna go fill some water at the next water place to get water, about a mile. But yeah, let's get camp set up first. I am sore, I am tired, but I am just pumped to get set up, and I don't know, it was a really good day. Sleeping bag. I don't know if I've said yet in this video, this is like my first multiple day backpacking trip, so everything is new to me. All these sounds, all the crinkling, all the animals. It is all new, and it's fun, and I'm having a great time. I've obviously done a lot of camping and tested my gear out a few times, but not multiple days like this, so let's get set up for the first night. This is the best feeling ever. I got done with a long day of walking. I get to lay down for a few minutes. I'm connected to the thing I love. I'm grounded. I'm at peace. I get to listen to the birds and nature around me, and made it to the water source. I just kind of trekked through that mile and didn't really record much. But wow, it's beautiful actually. Real tiny trail, real tiny trickle of me. All right, let's get out my filter bag and fill everything up. Nalgene, smart water bottle, and my reservoir. All right, we have Nalgene filled, smart water bottle filled, and I put it back in my pack already, but 2 out of 3 liters in my hydration reservoir, because I don't think we're drinking that much water overnight. I would hope not. Man, I am at peace more than I've been in a long time right now. This is really nice. I might come back over here around sunset, just kind of enjoy nature some more. That was the whole goal of this trip. I also, I just remembered I brought a microphone I bought as well, and I haven't been using that. But not that I've been really far away from the camera, but maybe it would sound a little nicer. Whoops. Maybe I'll use that at some point tonight. We'll see. All right. Coming back up on camp here. Looks like it's still just me. I'm thinking I probably won't see anybody tonight because I haven't seen anybody on the trail for a few hours now. Ooh, almost just ate it. All right, I am hungry. Let's make some frickin' dinner. Do you know what this is? It's time to dig a cat hole. You wake up in the morning, gotta do what you gotta do. All right, we're ready for the morning. I love this little cheap foam pad. It's truly the comfiest thing for the price. It's just like perfect for kneeling on, sitting on. This is so comfy compared to the ground. I'm gonna, kneel here, make my dinner. And yeah, I'm excited. Woohoo, I'm so hungry. What do we have for dinner tonight? Let's see. Yeah, this is about to go crazy. All right, so we got pesto with chicken and some olive oil too. And I'm gonna have some cheese and sausage afterwards. And we got some Gushers or some candy and some beef jerky if I want it. And so we're gonna feast. Let's go crazy. I'm hungry. Free will is so awesome. I'm in the middle of the woods backpacking, and I'm just making pesto pasta. Pasta started boiling over for a second, so I had to turn it down, but pasta is done. It's gonna be hard to get a camera angle for this, so I'll show you the pasta when I'm putting it together. Sun's starting to set, getting a little chilly. Got some tea. Another hiker actually showed up. It's his first time ever backpacking like this as well, doing a multiple day thing, and he did 28 miles today, he said. First time out, he said he wanted to do something that made him feel like just truly like super accomplished and out of his comfort zone, and I'm sure as hell sounds like he did that, so good on him. But I didn't want to record around him, and I don't know, maybe I'll get better about that. Not really care, but we're coming up on the prairie again. We're gonna watch the sunset, chill out some. Yeah, it's been a good night, man. Good morning. It is just about 6 a.m. I woke up about 4 a.m. this morning. Couldn't really get back to sleep. I slept 7 hours, so I still got some rest in me, but it was on and off. And yeah, let's go enjoy the sunrise and just enjoy the morning. Stunning. It's not even sunrise technically yet, I don't think. A couple minutes before, but beautiful. I think I'm gonna do some yoga, stretch, meditate here for a moment, and get ready for the day. It sounds really peaceful right now. The sun is now up. I did some yoga for about 10 minutes and did some stretching, and very relaxed and ready to go make some coffee and just kind of have a chill morning for a bit. Maybe start packing up in like an hour and hopefully head out of camp about 9 a.m. and get going. Yeah, we got about 7, almost 8 miles actually. Yeah, 8. As you can see, the sun is now up. Gonna head back to camp here in a minute. Just spent about 10 minutes just doing some yoga and stretching, and I'm very relaxed right now. We'll get back to camp and make some coffee and some breakfast and start getting camp packed up at some point and hopefully head out of here about 9 a.m. And we got about 8 miles until backpack shelter 1, and that's where we'll be spending the night tonight. Yeah. Alrighty, so we are packed up and leaving the dispersed camping area. My campsite was right back there. Other guy that was here just left a few minutes ago. Name was Jason. Had a nice couple conversations about our gear and first time out, and yeah, It was nice. But we got about 8 miles to go until the backpack shelter for today. I'm sore. Let's get a move on. We're filling up water, filling up my reservoir, my smart water with a Noon electrolyte tablet, and my Nalgene. There is a campground we're gonna come upon, but that will be our last water source for the day, so. Alrighty, it is 9 a.m. I just filled up 3 liters of water in my reservoir, 1 liter in the smart water. I'm gonna throw 2 of these Noon tablets in there just to get some electrolytes going, and I got another liter in my Nalgene. It's a lot of water, but should get me through the day. Can fill up lightly at the campground with what I've drank out of my Nalgene or my smart water, and then we should have enough water to last us the rest of tonight, throughout tomorrow as well on the way to my car, because there's no water on the way to my car. So yeah, it's gonna be a great day. Woohoo! This river is pretty. Got the sun beaming on me. I'm excited. Just passed by a farmer clearing down some of his field, who the Ice Age Trail goes through his property. Waved at him, gave him a hello. Got a little, could have gotten water here technically, I guess, if you had to. It's very shallow, but could have made it work. Whew. It is getting warm out already though. Got down to about 37 degrees last night, and it's supposed to be upwards of almost 70 in the day today, so should be a good day. Let me tell you, these trekking poles are coming in handy. I am sore today. My legs are feeling it in all different places, but we got this. Alrighty, we made it to County Highway D. We now have about a mile to go until we enter the southern unit of Kettle Moraine. Should be exciting. Gonna get to go through the pine woods. Should be pretty, but we gotta walk on the road for about a mile here, so let's make this happen. My body is killing me today. Excited to get into the pine woods though. That'll give me some motivation. It's really pretty out here though. Tons of properties, things to look at. We got some pine trees coming up right there actually. First sight of them. Whew. Excited to get back in the woods. Here we are. Got here quicker than I expected, starting the Scuppernong segment. Woohoo! Just ran into a lovely couple walking their dogs. Had a little chat with them. Asked if I think they were wondering why my pack was so big, because there's a lot of weight in here, but I'm also training for Yosemite at the same time. So had a little chat about that and some national parks and their dogs, and it was really nice. It's cool seeing a face out here every once in a while. I'm sure I'll see some more, especially as I come into the campground over here. I see water. Well, that's nice. Filled my smart water bottle back up. It does have electrolytes in it that are probably now flavorless, but that's okay. We got more water. Right next to the bench here, there is an Ice Age trail box, and I'm curious what's in here. Oh man. Oh, this is awesome. Okay. Wait, this is super sweet. So there's a logbook of sorts. Awesome. I'm gonna have to look through this book and see what people have written. Don't fall. I fell and ate a rock. Thank you. I appreciate it. I left a little note in that box and moved on. Wrote a little note to my current and past and future self, and kind of expressing, keep connecting to your values and the things that matter to you and where you connect with and the others around that share that bright energy, and you know, are really looking to fulfill others and assist assist in fulfilling one another, I should say. And just like being a beautiful soul. Yeah, today is awesome. I'm really grateful. We're in the beautiful pine forest here. Got about 2 miles until my campsite. Man, it has been a heck of a day. There's been a lot of ups and downs in the terrain, and I just kind of been locked in and pushing through. But man, I love pine trees. Something about the way they stagger up is like just really mesmerizing to me. Beautiful. You're beautiful too. Hope you're having a great week or weekend or whatever it may be. I hope you're crushing it. You got this. Found this nice bench, nice little view here, and I'm gonna make some lunch. I'm just gonna make some Velveeta shells, and should be a nice little light lunch because I'm not super hungry, but I know I should get something in me. So yeah, let's do that. Now that I'm not moving, it's a little chilly. Gotta throw a fleece bag on. Whew. Once that sweat is able to cool on you, you'll feel it. So Velveeta was a no-go. I didn't really want the cheese to stick to my cookware. So I decided to pull up my extra meal, and I got some ramen. So that'll be the meal for this short lunch. I only got about 1.5 miles to go until where I end for the day, which is the backpack shelter. But I just wanted to stop, get some lunch, let my feet rest for a second, and enjoy the sounds of nature. And yeah, beautiful. Keep forgetting I have this sit pad, so I'm gonna use that. That way I can be even comfier while I eat and rest my butt. Bam. Very nice. The little things, man, the little things. I posted a TikTok yesterday of just kind of being like free will is awesome, because I was just sitting there eating pesto pasta after walking like 8 miles and decided to carry that stuff with me even though it was heavy, and just kind of really thankful and grateful that I can use my own 2 feet to do these kind of things and just be goofy and whimsical and content and happy and hapsy. What am I saying? Oh yeah, it's boiling. Oops, covering the camera. It's boiling. I'm just really, I got cut off by a timer, but I'm really grateful and happy and content and filled with joy, even though I'm hurting and I'm aching and I'm in pain. This is everything I desire. Just to push myself and be in nature and connect with my roots and where I feel most at peace. And yeah, this is where I'm meant to be, man. I've had a few people talk to me over this hike and asked if I'm through hiking or what I'm doing exactly, and an old therapist of mine asked the same thing, and the more and more I think about it, the more and more I realize that would be something I would love, but maybe like a different trail. I plan to be on the road eventually, working seasonal jobs or something, or within my field, if I can get a fully remote position that makes sense. Oh my gosh, that scared me, little chipmunk. And I plan to really be able to dedicate time to things that I love and things that I enjoy, and I think through hiking might be one of those things. You really get to push your body and experience things in a different way. We only have about 1/2 mile to go, and then a little bit of a walk to the shelter, and we will be there. It's just about 2 o'clock. pretty early in the afternoon again, and it's beautiful. Well, it'll be nice to get set up at camp and relax some. I think I've said that a million times this trip, but that's what it's for, so. Woohoo. So, I found a sign that said spring, and it does look like it is moving from right there. So, I'm gonna fill up my smart water bottle from here, I believe. I'm a little nervous about it just because it's so stagnant, but moving water can be just as dangerous, I guess. So yeah, I guess we're gonna filter from right here. All right, so I just went ahead and went down there, down to that spring down there apparently, filled up my smart water bottle liter at probably about 2.5 liters still in my reservoir, and should be good until the morning. And we've made it. Shelter 1. All right, I guess we head that way. Well, after a long uphill hike, it looks like we've come across the outhouse and the shelter. This is awesome. What? You got the shelter, we have a picnic table, we have a seat back there that looks over behind us, fire pit. Oh, this is awesome. I don't believe we're gonna use the shelter, but it is here. I'd rather sleep under the stars though. What does our view look like over here? Very nice. So, last night I didn't really know how to pick a flat camp spot, and I was 100% sideways. So tonight we're gonna camp around here, and it looks a lot flatter than it did last night. So let's get set up. So I did some yoga, and I think I feel a little bit too grounded after that. Clearly. No, I'm kidding. I just had a really nice yoga and meditation session and stretch after that hike. My muscles feel a lot better. I feel even more at bliss, and yeah, meditation always does me well. I got my pad set up, and I think I'm gonna lay there and snack on some candy and some beef jerky, and then maybe in the next hour or so start finding some firewood and cutting it up. I brought a little tiny saw to use, so we'll use that, and should be able to have a nice fire. Yeah, sweet. So I realized I have not really told you what gear I'm using. So to start off, I'm using a Big Agnes Copper Spur HV UL Ultralight 2, I guess it would be. Yep, that's what that would stand for. I am using a XPED 5R sleeping pad paired with a Nemo Disco 30 with a Cocoon Silk sleeping bag liner. I have a Bear Vault, as you can see here. Not that this is very useful in Wisconsin, at least around here, but the Bear Vault, I am getting prepared for Yosemite later this year and would like to just kind of be prepared for everything and really build my body to be prepared for that. And then pack-wise, most importantly, I'm using the Osprey Atmos AG65. This thing is wonderful. Yeah, that is pretty much. Oh, and I have some just Amazon Cascade Mountains carbon trekking poles. I might return these, to be honest. The screws are keep coming loose. Um, Maybe I'll see if that's a problem with a lot of trekking poles. But I think that's the rundown of most of my gear. And shoes-wise, I'm using some Lone Peak 8 Ultras. Really comfortable running shoes. Yeah, that's the rundown of my gear, I guess. All right, it is time to go firewood hunting. So I hit the jackpot as all this was laying in the woods up there. Inked it all down, brought it out to the trail. Now I have to get it all the way back up there. All right, let's see how this works. This might take a bit. Here is our pile. I remember I was watching a video one time and the girl making it was talking about how it's a whole event to like get firewood and, you know, find it in the first place, bring it back to camp, chop it up. And I was like, I can't really take that long. And holy, it does. It took me probably an hour to find all that firewood, pull it out of the woods, trek it back all up to camp. And I would assume it would take another 30 minutes to chop it up, but hey, it gives me something to do. Nice to be in nature as is, and here we are, all separated into size. We got our larges, our smaller ones, down to our kindling size. Nice, so we're ready to go when sunset starts hitting, or yeah. So I went to lay back on my sleeping pad and meditate for a little bit and ended up falling asleep. I knew that laying on my back and meditating was a bad idea, but it led to the best sleep of my life. I woke up from that nap and just like felt at such bliss with the sun beaming down, and these kind of moments make it all really worth it. All right, for dinner we have Santa Fe style rice and beans with chicken. This is fantastic. I've had it before. Got some bread, some tortillas to go alongside it, and a little fruit strip for dessert. Got some extra seasonings and some tea. And for breakfast tomorrow, I was getting that ready. We've got, of course, our coffee, another one of those fruit strips, and then we've got some biscuits and gravy frozen meal that or freeze-dried meal that I threw in a Ziploc just to save a little bit of room. Should be a good breakfast, should be a good dinner. Let's get the show on the road. All right, we've got enough water going for both our tea and our meal. It is full to the brim, and should be a good meal. Alrighty, built a little top-down fire, and water is boiling. It's time to get some dinner. I added some pepper, salt, and crushed red peppers. And time for that to sit for about 10 minutes, I believe. Look at that. Bomb. Sun is finishing going down. Our meal should be done. Tipped over, whoops. And here we are. This should be done, ready to eat. That actually looks so good. Yum. We got some tortillas, bread, time to eat. It's fire time. Ate my dinner, it was nice and yummy. Now we got some, if I can get this open, got some Vaseline covered Vaseline covered cotton balls. That should help make a fire pretty nice and easy. So let's try to get this going. Light this up, a little bit of bark. Well, this is only about a minute after that last recording and she's going. I threw a few sticks on top, but not much, and she's ripping. I'm really pumped. I didn't know if we would really be able to find wood or not, or what the situation would be like, so I'm super happy. This is so sick. Hell yeah. Last night here, man. Sun's still setting a little bit. Oh, it's beautiful. Life is good, man. Life is good. This honestly could burn for like at least an hour plus if I didn't take the logs off, but I'm getting ready for go sit down in bed and relax some, so I'm gonna let this burn out. Good morning. Just woke up. It's about 6:30. Went to sleep about 9. Slept a good while. Only woke up a few times. Time to enjoy the morning and get back to the car. I'm still waking up. These down booties are truly one of the best things I brought with me. They're pretty big, but they literally kept me so cozy during the night. So worth. So, I don't have much phone battery left, and my chargers are both dead, so the video might be a little short here towards the end, but I'm gonna get camp packed up, get some breakfast going, and walk about 2 miles back to the car. So I'll try to get a couple bits of video in there, and yeah, I really appreciate anybody who stuck through this video and just kind of sat with me on this journey. I'm not very hungry this morning, so I'm gonna eat a kiwi and make some tea. We are ready to go. My phone is at 8%. I got about 2 miles to go until the car, and then about a 40-minute drive home. So I'm gonna get back to the car. Thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Sorry I can't capture this last little bit, but thanks for sticking with it. Hopefully I can make some more like this. Maybe Yosemite later this year I'll end up capturing. We'll see how it ends up turning out. And we've officially made it to the other side of the Scuppernong section. Whew. We've got about a mile or so to go until the car, not very far. Hey, that rhymed. Nice. And we're starting the Eagle segment. Definitely not doing the whole thing. We only got a mile and a quarter or so until the car. But we've hit 4 segments in this hike. Lapham Peak, Waterville, Scuppernong, and now Eagle. Very nice. Almost back to the car, but this is stunning. Whew, but a quarter mile to go only. And here's where we turn off the trail.